Hey guys, and welcome to episode 6 of Life in the Hills. Now, today we're going to do some more work inside our base. As you can see, I've put a stairway up here. That's in preparation for episode 7, I would say we'll do it. We'll be clearing off all this top here and constructing a house. But that's to come. I've also taken out all the farms that were here. I had this nice stone slab platform around to our door. Now we're working inside the base today. We are rebuilding the sugarcane, the pumpkin farm, and these general farms. I'll quickly pop over to the pumpkin farm because I have changed the way we're hooking it up. I'm going to grab that sugarcane. So yeah, we've got 1.5 stacks of sugarcane in there. This pumpkin farm is operational mostly. That plant there broke, I think. Pretty sure I planted one there, but it is operational. Yeah, as you can see, all the pistons are firing. So we've got the hopper clock over here into a monostable circuit. So it's a rising edge monostable circuit that then runs out into this repeater here, which is set to 1 tick. Now, it's set to 1 tick for the redstone torches, so this redstone torch here was not firing with this just set to a single. This is set to 3 ticks. It wasn't working with it set to 1 or 2 ticks. The pulse was too quick for the redstone torch. So 3 ticks, this torch will pulse, it will turn off this repeater, which will turn on the torch over here, and the torch up here, because it will turn off that torch there. We'll then jump up to the top layer. So that redstone, this torch here will then power this piston. It will run redstone round to here, powering this block, round to here, powering this block, and round to there, powering that block, which will power the remaining 3 pistons. However, this is going to get pulled down this episode, and we're going to shift it over there. And oh, it's just started raining. This is the first time it's rained here, I believe, and it has to be when I'm recording an episode outside. Anyway, so yeah, this is all going to get pulled down. It's going to get put over in the base because these aren't as efficient as they could be. And the reason behind that is I spend a lot of time over in the base doing random stuff. I don't really spend much time out here doing stuff. So these farms aren't loaded generally, or aren't completely loaded, so they don't operate completely, especially that pumpkin farm. Anyway, we're just going to jump down and we're going to grab ourselves a couple of bits of obsidian, because as you can see, we have a diamond pickaxe now. So I only just crafted this up. We're going to head down here and grab some obsidian. Then we're going to clear out a whole heap of space in the underside of the base, and I guess we'll do that in a couple of time lapses. Might just do it in one big time lapse. But yeah, we're going to grab this obsidian up, and then we are going to use it to make an enchanting table. So we are going to craft a second diamond pickaxe, and we are going to enchant it, see what enchants we can get. Currently we can't get any of the 31s, so I might actually hold off on enchanting the pickaxe, making and enchanting the pickaxe until after we've mined out the entire area, in the hope that, you know, oh jeez, it's a bit close to comfort. In the case that we do actually find some ores that'll give us more XP. I'm holding shift now, just in case there's more lava there. So yeah, I'm hoping to get, you know, efficiency or unbreaking on the pickaxe. Silk touch wouldn't be bad either, but that will mean that we need a second pickaxe to then break the items. And I would really love to get mending, so you know, we don't have to constantly rebuild our super awesome pickaxe when it breaks all the time. How much is that? I'll grab 3 more bits. I'll head back up to the base. So yeah, as I said, the plan's to make areas underneath the current storage area where we can have all of our farms. And when we get back in there, we'll show you guys another plan. You may have seen it in previous episodes. It's been there for a little while, kind of tucked away at the back of our stairwell. But at some point we are going to build a piston elevator. I was going to do a translocation elevator, but translocation elevators no longer work in 1.11. So they were broken in 1.11. The mechanic that they worked on has been fixed, so we can't use translocation anymore. So looking at doing a slime block elevator, but yeah, got to do a bit more research into slime block elevators before I try to build one, because I don't really want to kill myself in an elevator, because that could be a bit annoying. But yeah, we'll quickly pop down. So this is currently our way down. So you can see I've just mapped out where each of these levels are. The same is done over here. So we've got our drop straight to the bottom, so we can drop straight to the bottom from any level, and then we have our ladder back up to here. And then there's this big space cleared out here. I'm not going to need this much room. This was actually a cobble mining project to begin with, but then I decided, you know what, I'll just leave it here, leave it open, light it up, and we'll come back and we'll use this for redstone for our piston elevators when we build them. But we're just going to jump back up here and going to grab out some diamonds, and I need a book. Do I have any sugarcane in here? Yes, I do, and I need some leather. I just realised, guys, I don't have any leather. There's no leather. Alright, so we'll come back to that. I'll go hunt my way around and find some cows, get some leather, and then we'll come back and we'll do that. But while I'm doing that and being very boring, I think we'll go in and we'll do our time lapse. So we'll go in down the bottom and we will dig all those areas out, and yeah, we'll get to work on them whilst I just lost my train of thought. We'll get to work on them whilst I go and collect some more resources. I'm going to just drop off a heap of stuff, and yeah, I'll meet you guys back here once we have dug out these 4 levels and I have gone and maybe found a cow. I may leave that for between episodes. Yeah, I think I'll leave that for between episodes. We have our obsidian though, so yeah, we're going to get to work after I drop all this off, and we're going to start clearing out the area down underneath the base. Right, I'll see you guys after the time lapse. I hope you enjoy it. first of 4 rooms. I don't think I'm going to be doing all 4 of these on camera, because that did take a little while. But yeah, here we have it. It's still got a few rough patches around. We'll grab some stone. I'll take out all this andesite, coal, and the granite over here off camera. I've currently just left these 2 blocks just here, so these are just our torch blocks for now, just to make sure that this room's spawnable, which it probably is. Yeah, it's spawnable in a few spots. So I might actually just chuck a torch there and a torch there, and while we're at it, we can take these out. So this room is now slightly more unspawnable. More torches there. Yeah, this is our first room. So we're going to put 1 farm in here, 1 farm below, and we're going to go, so we'll have, I'd say we'll go sugarcane, pumpkin, melon when we get them. Sounds like we've got ourselves a slime, and then I think there's another level in there somewhere. There we go, we've got a big slime. We'll just kill him on camera. Get rid of some of these little guys. So there we go, guys. It does spawn slimes. That was a big slime that it just spawned. But yeah, we're going to have our, from here down, we're going to make a mob spawner. We are going to keep the one on the surface for now. It's currently not operational. I may go through and knock all the torches out and see if it spawns stuff, and it may become an XP grinder. So we'll have an XP grinder on the surface, and then we'll have an actual mob spawner down underground. I know I'll work on that idea, see where it gets. But yeah, that's our first level. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and we're going to grab all the stuff for the sugarcane farm. We're going to come down here and we're going to rebuild it in here. So this is going to be a very back and forth kind of episode. Be a lot of work outside as well as inside. Where's the sun? It's going to get dark pretty quickly. Yeah, so we're just going to grab all the components. I'm going to start by just pulling all this stuff out. That's it, yep. So then if we just take that piston, take that, take out that. So to make sure I get all these components. So what the idea, another idea of moving it over is instead of having, because we've got 2 hopper clocks here running 2 different contraptions, so the idea is that we can move those 2 into just 1. So I'll have 1 hopper clock that runs everything rather than 2, which will make it a lot easier for us. Quickly grab these before it becomes dark. Okay, so that's everything for the sugarcane. I'll clean up that cobblestone mess later. We're now going to quickly run back over here, duck inside, try to shut the door, and I'm going to go drop off some of this stuff because we have cluttered our inventory. We're now no longer low on cobblestone. Some of you may remember for a while we were running low on cobblestone. That is no longer the case. We aren't running low on andesite either. We got a lot of andesite and a fair bit of granite. Not so much diorite. I'm going to grab 30 diorite. I did make a modification to both those systems out there. I changed it from having, they used to have 20 diorite in them, in the timer. I changed that to 30 because they were running a little excessively. But yeah, we've got 6 pistons here, so what we might do, I'm gonna work out which way I want to run these. It's a square room, but is it centered? No, that ladder is, I think. No, that's centered. So that's the center. So if we run pistons, 1, 2, I gotta be one off the wall actually. Chucked away all my cobblestone. Still need some of that. One day I will get all this stuff the first time. I will have everything that I need. I won't make any trips back for something. It'll happen one day, guys. But that one day is not today. So we're going to go block up like that. I'm going to run these down to the center of the room. So that's the center, so we'll run them down to there. Chuck a torch. Oh, it's not a torch. Chuck a torch up there. Break that with our shovel. And we're going to run these across like so. And we'll chuck another torch in there. So now we're going to run dust. I may need to go actually grab some more redstone to put in. So back 1. So I might build the rest of this stuff first. You grab a piston and then we're going to get her in comparators over there, copper there. Then we're going to have comparator block and need some more redstone dust. That block on there. Run up, grab. Just gonna grab some some dirt. And redstone, coal in there. The coal, make sure always have coal in them. We've got off on level 2 low. The floor is water dripping low. So we're going to do this. We're going to put our bucket there. And it'll run right down to this block here. Redstone dust on. Sticky piston. Stone dust. Oop. Piston. And piston. So we're going to have to lift all of this up 1. All these pistons again. There with the redstone. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th in. That torch. So eventually we will use like glowstone or something like that. Probably redstone lamps to light these up. For now we're just going to have to put torches wherever they sort of fit. And fill this layer here in with blocks. I don't know why pistons are so strange like that. In our sugar cane. I stand? Oh, I've entered the hoppers area. No. Go. On there. And if I chuck sugarcane in, it should be going into the hopper. And then into the chest. Yes, it is. Okay, that's good. Okay. That should now just all filter in. Overloaded the hopper a little bit. That won't happen though once this is actually running. We're then going to chuck in our diorite. And piston broke the torch. There. Okay, so that's not reaching far enough. Another look. So Peter there. Jump over that. And we're just going to wait for it to fire again. See if it all works. So there we go, it all works. So that is our first contraption relocated. So yeah, I'm going to check the time on the episode. Probably won't have time to do anything. I may actually do this hopper clock, like the master hopper clock in this episode. So I think that might be what we do at the end of this episode if we do anything else. So we'll build our master hopper clock. It is raining again. The sun is coming up. So we're going to just duck outside, make sure there's no creepers making their way around. And yeah, we're going to come out, just take a bit of a look around. So I'll clean up that mess off camera. I may even move these two farms. Probably move that one, rebuild the pumpkin farm on camera. So I'll rebuild that one on camera so you guys can see how it's built. I'm not sure if we're going to use that same design or if we're going to change it to a similar design to the sugarcane farm. I'll work on that. I might mess around with it. And yeah, that's what will happen. This farm will get extended by 2 pistons, and then this chest here, for now, will get moved down here somewhere. So we'll have a water stream flowing this way, and these farms. So if this works fine, we'll have a farm here, and then there'll be a piston. So there'll be a this kind of shape here with more pistons here, and they will run all the way down. I won't have that block there actually, so it'll be a wall, probably. So it'll be a wall to there, a piston there, that'll come all the way down, then there'll be another row of sugarcane. So I'll work on that between episodes. Don't know if I'll get all the pistons in, probably won't. Probably hold off on that for a while, but yeah, that's the eventual idea. And yeah, next episode we may actually do this lower level here. Stop at it. So we may do this level, and then we've got another one below this, I believe. I've got another 2 below this, so there's one level just here, which I haven't actually gone around to the other side for yet, I don't believe. So it's that. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it should be here. Should be 1, 2, 3, 4. No. 1, 2. It starts there. 1, 2, 3, 4. We may do base levels down lower, but we just have to have half slabs for the floor, because otherwise slimes will spawn if it's lit up, and if it isn't lit up, absolutely everything will spawn. So what we're going to do is this will become a farm. There will be multiple layers to it, and there will be a drop pit. Sorry guys, I'm losing my voice. There will be a drop pit in the center, and there may be a few in the corners actually, and we'll have water dispensers. We'll dispense water, push the mobs down the hole. They will fall right to the bottom, whereupon they will die. The one outside will still be the same kind of principle. All the mobs will fall into that trough that we built, but then they will fall down, get softened up using a mob softener, so we can just walk over, kill them in one hit, and get all the XP. So that's how that's going to work. I need to do something about that area over there, because that zombie's having a great time over there. But this hill here, we're going to clean up. So we're going to take this hill down to this height, I believe. So it'll come down to either this height or this height, probably this height. I'm going to clean up a nice area in here, do a bit of terraforming, so I'll do that probably as a third person time lapse. I'm getting set up to do that at the moment. And then, yeah, we'll do that, and we'll fill in all this area, and we're going to build our base up here. Currently I'm looking at putting in probably a 3x3 door, maybe a 4x4 vault door. We shall see. Depends how much room we do have. But the house will be 2 stories, so the stairwell in the house, I'll just use this one for an example. It'll be all blocked in at the back here, and the center of the stairs, probably right at the bottom, I would say. So the bottom 2 stairs will fold down to the floor, allowing us to proceed through and into our hidden area. And then we'll have our probably a 3x3 door where it widens slightly, so it'll widen up, and then we'll have our piston door, which will have an access key on it, and the stairwell will just be a hidden button somewhere. But that's the plan. Yeah, I will check the time on this episode, and if we've got time we'll come back and we'll do our master hopper timer down in here. But if we don't, well, I'll still be back, and we'll do a little sign off. But yeah, I'm just gonna check the time, and I'll catch you guys in a minute. This is all we've got time for today. We may have already run a little bit over time, but yeah, I'll see you back for the next episode. I'm going to move this farm off camera. I may just move it over closer. I'm not sure. It may not go down with the other farms, so the ones down underneath will be automated farms. It will stay probably up near the south. In the future it may end up going down. Even just leave it there for now and just make it look a bit nicer. I'll get rid of all this cobblestone mess, and next episode we will rebuild that pumpkin farm over down underground. I will clear the space off camera between episodes, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you next time. Have a good one and stay safe. This just happened. It's a floating gravel block. So that's the block boundary, and it's raining just as I start recording. That's the block boundaries there, and it is floating in the center. So something to do with a weird hitbox, I'm guessing, on this stone wall. Thinks the stone wall is still there, or the gravel block I had there is still existent. So if I update, it appears inside it as well. Alright, so there we go. There's a short bug right at the end of this clip. I've actually just captured some cows up there somewhere, and yeah, I'm just building a pen for them, and yeah, that happened when I destroyed a gravel block below. The top one fell down, and now they're glitching out. I can't actually jump over, and I can see through them, so yeah, they're freaking.